And for this week's speed paint, I'm doing Yellowfang's secret for this read and art challenge. If you don't know what this is, go watch my Tall Stars Revenge video. I'm going to throw it down in the description, and so you can see what I'm talking about with these books. Quick summary: I'm reading a book. I'm doing art for it. Want more details? Go over there. So I'm going to start off talking about the book itself. I did like quite a bit Yellowfang's secret. At one point, I did start crying, and I didn't stop. It's actually the same for this one, Crooked Star's Promise, and Blue Star's Prophecy. All of them, at one point, I start crying, and I can't stop. Which is part of the reason why Tall Stars Revenge, favorite Super Edition, because it's not, oh, I'm not crying this entire book. Like, Yellowfang's was the latest I started crying, but it still was like one point and I was just crying. It's pretty sad. When I was reading it, I noticed there was a few continuity errors, because I did read it right after I finished Tall Stars Revenge, specifically with Barkface, and the fact that he's a medicine cat apprentice when Tall Star and True Claw are already warriors. Just little things like that just irked me when I was reading, but really, I know it's a huge series, and there are actually a lot of continuity errors, but it just, because it's so big, and having multiple writers doesn't make that easy, so I do understand that it was hard for me just to go from one to the other, and they're like, that's a continuity error right off the bat. So for the art itself, I wanted to show what broke Yellowfang in a way that she lost all loyalty, I guess, to Broken Star, and what made her lose her loyalty to Shadow Clan in general, and how she ended up in Thunder Clan, because that is a very important part for her and the overarching story of the Prophecy Begins. Still not used to that, like, no tomorrow. Still used to it being called Warriors, the first arc, and then now Prophecy Begins, but whatever. So that means it's the dead kits she finds that are apprenticed way too young, and that are using their claws to train. And she's blamed for their deaths. So I have her standing over their dead bodies, and there's a star there like there was in Tall Stars Revenge. Just to note, all of these will have that whole star motif because of Star Clan. You're gonna get this weird star motif because, once again, Star Clan. With these images. But she's, unlike Tall Star, she's not interacting with the star. She's more looking past it at the dead kits laying there. So above her are what I felt were pretty important cats for this story. No, I felt like Yellowfang's secret was not Yellowfang's secret was not as many cats were as like prominently important. Like Tall Stars Revenge, there's his parents, the Rogues, Rusty, Heather Star, which was big importance for that story, and some other cats. Oh yeah, and his friends Barkface and Trueblood. That was it, that one. But for Yellowfang's secret, initially I had planned for her grandmother, which dies pretty early on in this book, and her mother, which, as I'd already actually done thumbnail sketches, and I did all the thumbnail sketches for the 4 Super Editions prior to the Prophecy Begins. So I already have an idea what all of these 3 images will vaguely look like, But as I was doing my finalized sketch, I realized these two cats don't make sense for Yellowfang's full story. They're important, but only really important for the beginning, and not important throughout. Like, she doesn't go through the turmoil, do my parents not like me like Tallstar does, with all dealing with the Runner and Tunneler fiasco. Yellowfang doesn't deal with that. What she really deals with is Broken Star himself having a mate when she's a medicine cat, and being a medicine cat with this strange power of being able to feel pain of other cats. No, really, this is just empathy way off the charts with some psychic thing. I realize that, but so I didn't want to have as many cats like for Tallstar's Revenge. So what I'm going with is Yellowfang, the kits that get her exiled, which I just went off. I looked at there was no real description of what they looked like, so I just went with what I thought would look right for the image. Ragged Star, Sage Whisker, her mentor, Broken Star, and her two other kits who die before they get even an hour old, Hope Kit and Wish Kit. Now, if you don't know that's their names, it is the writers Erin Hunters and said this is their names, Hope Kit and Wish Kit, which I think is great that they got names. So they don't have designs, so I kind of went with a mix of both how Ragged Star and Yellowfang are, and going off how Broken Star is described. So I know Yellowfang is described with a lot of scars, and I didn't want that, so I toned down the scars a bit. But something specifically about the medicine cat design, which I do like how I used the whole, they have a star in their fur pattern for leaders. I feel like medicine cats would have a herb in their fur, just because, well, leaders have this, leaders are very close to Star Clan, so why wouldn't medicine cats have this signification that they're close to Star Clan or something like that? I initially wanted to do maybe a star thing, but I realized too many stars on fur would just look confusing. So I decided to go with herbs. Now, Barkface in Tallstar's Revenge, I do draw him with a herb, but it looks like this green blob on his head. It's a leaf. So for Yellowfang, I decided to go with juniper berries, which first herb she does learn about. B, if you don't know color theory, purple signifies death. And I know it's not specifically Yellowfang's death I'm signifying the death around her, caused by Broken Star with the purple in her fur. And it also breaks up that solid color fur, which is very nice. So we're coming up to the end of the video. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos in the future. Check out last week's video, and check me out on social media. Thank you, everybody. Bye!